Okay, and we are live. So, yesterday a lot of things happened. We went around the countryside looking for the armor of Saint Brunswick, which we found. And all the pieces look good except for the helmet, which looks disgusting. So that's progress. Also, we went to I forgot the name, Nebakov, the castle where one of the vassals of Lord Otto von Burgov was supposedly staying at, but we discovered in fact that they were all taken over by bandits after an investigation. So we came back, reported about it, had to torture some guy up to just confirm information, and now we have a list of targets to hit. A young Lord Semin, who was a collaborator with the other bandits, and also we have to retake Nebakov. Anyway, let's get started. We are right in front of Hans, all of our preparations are pretty much done. So let's go and do some murdering. Let's go.
I changed my mind. I'll wait with you.
Well, look at that. Missed me already, eh?
Oh boy. Good thing my stats don't decrease while we wait for all that. Pretty much 24 hours. Alright then. In the afternoon, huh?
There you are. Can we get going?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
Yuck.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. That's right.
I wonder if I can clean up Harding eventually. Ooh.
Easy, good horse.
Yeah, we have to stay slow while we're inside the fortress.
Young Semin conspired against our lord. We're going to get him.
Ooh, look at that, all the others. This is a pretty big camp. Well, not really, it's like 5 tents. Never mind, it's not that big. It's smaller than the Nomad's camp. But this is a pretty big... Wow, pretty big.
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semin, haven't you?
It's bigger than our own messenger patrol
Fact,
group.
I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men hiding places, so I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
Oh boy.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semin has joined the bandits.
About the ambush.
Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
Dang
I
it.
need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right, even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like
Henry hasn't had to, well... He has to say he's been ambushed, but he hasn't had to recount the details to anyone.
A thing or two, but this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men. But they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body, a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Better armor, huh?
Odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe. were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Did you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
We'll see.
I'm sure they deserve to be dealt with justly.
And my men didn't deserve justice? Young Master Albert, the Sawbones, every man who fell was a good and decent fella. I'll never forgive those swine for what they did. As the saying goes, fight fire with fire.
But don't kill
One more
innocents.
thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. He was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
We should
There
be
was his
approaching.
captain. Robard was his name. Good man. He said justice and his mace would catch up with those bat.
And here we are. Oh boy. It looked bigger on the first person view.
Open the gates for Lord Burgov's emissaries!
I felt like we had more men when we were traveling.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double.
Well, we
You
do have
two,
evidence.
What's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk.
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band.
Oh.
Don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Listen.
You better listen to him, Lord Semming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Yeah, but what kind of son?
Resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
At least a trial.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers.
Uh-huh.
And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Nah. Nah.
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Bergov wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk. Guards!
Oh boy.
To arms! Hammer them!
That won't go well.
Traitors!
Anyway. Hello. Hello, Defined Mech Warrior. We're currently
All those traitors!
doing some murdering. And there we go, we just killed our ally. Because he was too stupid. Ahem. That's not gonna... I feel like this is not gonna go well with Lord von Virgo. Ouch. Who's boinking me? Ouch. Ouch. Jeez. Boink. 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 I just boinked the horse. That's not good. Hans, help! Hans, do something! Boink him! Okay, he's been boinked.
What the fuck? Von Bergov will hang us for this. All of us.
There was no other way.
Henry?
Thanks. Thank you. Christ. Such carnage. Von Bergov did this. His right hand, Hashek.
Von Bergov didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me...
Oh, they were in on
I
it?
told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, God damn it! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it.
Von Bergov will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly. And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
What if we kill the bandits? We'll use the attack on Nebakov.
Von Bergov already knows the outlaws are based in Nebakov, and he's planning a big raid. We can take advantage of that.
If we're lucky, and he believes what Henry and I tell him, hopefully he'll only take out his wrath there.
Meanwhile, we could flee.
And leave them to their fate. Betray my comrades in arms.
You suck.
Older.
Shut
look
up.
around you, damn it. Was this not enough for you? If he wants, von Bergov will raise every castle for miles around to the ground.
When does von Bergov want to attack Nabokov?
Only he knows for now.
And don't even think about warning them. We must disappear immediately.
Older?
First, I have a few
Why are you an
questions
asshole?
for Older here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Why'd you join the bandits?
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Bergov is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
No.
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing. Believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight.
You know, I think I
anymore.
regret my decision.
Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice. For a righteous cause.
What do you
But it
mean?
seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Bergov's rat.
But why do you keep attacking innocents? The bandits attacked us personally, for no reason.
Who are they? These allies of yours?
Good checks. For the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
Yeah, you suck.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Bergov is innocent in our
Kill him. Okay, I changed my mind. Kill him.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen.
Kill him.
As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
Kill him.
No peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God. Why do you punish me so?
Do you know that one guy I hate?
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because
Oh.
I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor.
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Bergov. But he's a foreigner. And I don't trust foreigners much.
What will we do?
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hashek was planning to break down the fortress. And
I think I know where this is going.
we must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down
Shut
the
up.
family seat?
Skip.
Oh, older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Bergov, and then it's in God's hands.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now. And put on the best charade we can.
Can we at least take Older? He
And
sucks.
not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again, I'll repay you.
Eh.
Not delay any longer, older. God protect us. And you as well.
Wop.
We should ride back. Report this to von Bergel.
Kind of a badass picture. Well, let's see how it works out. Hashik wasn't much. He was pretty much a hothead, but he was pretty much right on all accounts as to what was happening there, except for the murdering innocent people. Walt. We're gonna talk? Or should I just fast travel back? I have a feeling we're about to be ambushed by bandits. As is tradition.
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
Nah.
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Exactly. Fuck. Von Bergov isn't stupid. He'll surely figure out what happened. What if we walk right into the jaws of the wolf?
Meh.
I'm worried too. But I don't think we have any other choice.
You're right. If we flee now, we'd have to stay in hiding. And as soon as von Bergov learned that we were alive, the blame would fall directly on us. God, Henry, I don't know if I can do this.
Eh, you'll be fine.
We must. Like always.
We'll be fine. And if we're not, then I have a save. Though I do regret the decision. As soon as I saw that Olda was there and that he's an asshole, I definitely would have sided with Hashik if I knew Olda was not good, but we never got to speak with him or know him at all. We literally didn't get to see him or talk to them. But Hashek going to burn down the entire fortress, it was gonna kill a lot of innocent people. Didn't feel right. I wonder if there was some way for us to not have to kill one of the sides or the other, if we could have convinced one or the other to back down and give in. So we're gonna talk or anything? No? Okay. Also, if you can hear background noises, I'm sorry. Takes a bit. Hey, look at that, we're at full health. For some reason. Though we did take a beating back there. It was pretty bad. I wonder how this is all gonna work out. It seems a bit early in the game. Well, I don't know how far along in the game we are, like, canonically. I know that Kuttenberg, the city, is supposed to be a map in the game, but as far as I know, we haven't found it around here. So are we like halfway there? A third of the way there? What if I don't feel like we're near the end at all? Which means that it would be a bit early in the game to have a split-off branching path with big decisions and repercussions and stuff. Also, it's getting kind of bright. I don't even need my torch anymore. Wall. Maybe in the future I should try and stick to Lord von Burgo, since we are here to negotiate with him. This doesn't look very good. Oh well, we'll see. Here we are. Harding, please. You're hard to control right now for some reason. Stop it, Harding. What time is it? Midnight. The quest marker said to report to von Burgo in the morning. Alright. Let's see how it goes. But having all of Lon von Burgo's men getting killed in the at Samine is not gonna help us at the attack on the bandits, is it? Oh boy, it's getting worse and worse the more I think about it. We there yet? This has been a long, wordless walk. Are we just gonna barge into his bedroom? Yes. The answer is yes. Or maybe not. What the? Oh, he's going to sleep, isn't he? No talking, only night. He's going to sleep. I see. Well. Let me go to sleep myself, too. We could use a nap. Okay. I'd like to feed Mutt a bit. He must be hungry by now. Mutt? Hey, Mutt.
Here, Mutt.
Take some beef. You're gonna eat that? He's gonna eat that. Alright. Am I hungry? Just a bit. Let's eat stuff that's about to go off. Like this walnut over here. And they get minor food poisoning, which I can just sleep off. Home sweet home. Now we gotta wait until morning. That should be morning. Let's see how it goes. Quest marker? No? What's going on? Report to Lord von Burgo in the morning, which isn't here yet. Well, let's read something. Books, fragment of the Bible. Read it for a bit. Aha! It's time. As the console commands. Get out of here. Hey Hans. We doing it? Hope he comes with me. Here's the kitchen. Hey, can you sell me some food? No? Can I eat that? No? Okay then.
Something's missing.
I can steal bread. I'm okay. Is the Lord around?
You shouldn't be out. I apologize.
Shut up. Hey yo. Bad news.
We're back from Semin, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
Sir, with regard to Semin,
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkstein.
Look at him.
Well, unfortunately not, sir.
We were ambushed by
Things
bandits.
went wrong. And old Semin and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Hashek is dead.
Ambushed by bandits.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
Ambushed by
It
bandits.
grieves me, sir. But none of them survived.
Bandits. Ambush. You know how it is.
How did it happen? Speak.
It turns out Alder was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat.
Lord Samin didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out.
I'll let him talk.
Hashek and his men fought valiantly, I must say.
And what happened then? It sounds like the Semin folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to arrest him, but he fought like a wounded animal. He didn't survive.
I still don't understand what
Ambushed by
happened to
bandits.
Hashek and my men.
Well, Up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Samin garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek. Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that. He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
I hope the flames could be seen all the way to Nebakov. Those bastards will soon meet the same fate.
Condemn the massacre. We killed the Burgrave. Nah.
That will be all for now. I will speak with the Chamberlain about the steps we shall take against Nebakov. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast.
Ooh, a feast.
I will be expecting you both.
Certainly, sir. Come for me in the evening, so we can go there together.
You're approaching a crucial point. Watch out, you're approaching a key point in the story. Once you talk to Capon, free access to the world will be restricted for a while. All side quests except Demons of Trotsky can be completed later. Okay, well, we already did the demon quest, so we have some time to kill. A feast, huh? I should take my helmet off. There we go. Pretty. I think we're feast ready, pretty much. I thought the lies went well for Mr. von Burgov. Talk to Capon this evening. Well, we have some time. I can go and read for a bit. Get our skills up.
Christ, pardon me.
Excuse me. Let's go and read for a while so we can get some skill points. For whatever is about to happen. Hey, I'm... hey. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Something bad's gonna happen if the game's gonna warn me about crucial points and stuff. Let's train a bit.
Let's fight.
As you wish.
A real fight.
How many opponents?
You...
If you...
Alright. Fighting time. Nice dodge. We both are fighting without any helmets. Ooh, he's at half health. He's not using perfect parries. Oh well, that was a slaughter.
I surrender. But don't let it go to your head.
We'll see about that.
Well, we got some skill points. Let me think. What do we want to do? I want to repair my armor and stuff. Let's get Harding in here. Okay, Harding. Give me my repair materials, please. Cobbler's kit. Tailor's kit. We're out of armorer's kits. Smithy.
What will it be?
Help me out, please. Repair stuff. Armorer's kits. There we go.
I'm glad you found what you...
I can also sell him some stuff. Might as well at this point. Where are my stuff? Okay. Repair everything we're gonna sell. Jesus, that takes a lot. Cobbler's kit. I can't fix anything with that. Tailor's kit. Here we go. Now, Horsey, give me a bunch of loot. Horsey, give me a bunch of loot, please. Long swords. The crossbows probably won't be able to sell. These helmets. Sure. Let me repair them. Nah, I'm not gonna waste my stuff repairing helmets. Ooh, that's a dull sword. It's been a while since I sharpened it. Alright, here we go. This bit is not sharpened properly. You can see when the edge is not sharpened properly because there's all these little puncture marks up in the light. Moan. Almost done. That should be pretty good. Okay, time to sell some stuff. Money, please.
What will it be?
Money.
Show me your...
He has 500 money points. Alright then. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. We're at 400 money points. 500 and something. Let's see if we can haggle up.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Haggle up. That's the maximum money he has.
Aye, that'll do.
And now he has no money left. Okay, well that was good. Let me just store all the stuff we're not going to be using. Oh, Harding is over here. Hey, Harding. We're going to keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. Do not keep that. For all this stuff. Robin Blind. It's mainly just trash loot I got from like bandits and stuff. Okay, time to go and read. We'll read until evening comes. Sit. Let's keep reading the fragment of the Bible. Fragments from the Bible. Let's be a real erudite. Let's be learned. Yay. Skill improved. Next book. Book. The Rule of Saint Dismas. That sounds bookish. Give me all. Give it all. Are books heavy? Let me check. Oh yeah, they're heavy-ish. Improves stealth, improves alchemy, improves thievery. What we're gonna need at the feast? Maybe alchemy? Agita, agitamus, agitant. Commissare, commissamus, commissant. Fervi, fervi, fervi. That's just three times the same word. Anyway. Read it. That should be the evening by now. I need food. It's still not evening officially. Give it an hour.
You silly doggy.
Okay, come on now. Time is starting to draw on. Also, I need food. Where can I get food around here? Let me check. Indulgence chest, alchemy chest. There's a cobbler down there. I think I just have to steal from the kitchen at this point. There's no other way. Do I have any fresh food on me left? I have some dried beef. Yum. That can help for a day at least. Okay, let's go to the feast. Where's Lord Hans? He's on the other side of the wall. Yo, I think it's time.
Do you know when von Berghoff plans to attack Nebakov?
I'm not a soothsayer. I don't know any more than you, Henry.
You should take a bath.
I reckon he'll announce his plan to his vassals at the banquet.
What can we do in the meantime?
Wait. What else? Try to amuse ourselves? You can manage that by yourself, can't you? Come and pick me up this evening, before the banquet.
Okay. I feel like it's time. Let's wait an hour, I guess. What the? That's evening?
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about, got it?
Hans.
Don't worry. I'm a saint.
It's 7 o'clock. Banquet time, I think. What counts as evening?
Come just at the right time.
All right.
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
We got
I hope
this.
so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
Meh. We tried our best.
All that happened is that we prevented the worst possible outcome.
I'm not so sure about that. Young Samin deserved punishment, no doubt. He was in cahoots with the bandits and betrayed his lord. He defiled his honor.
Mm-hmm.
And if it comes out that we helped him escape, it's my neck that's on the chopping block. And yours.
Yeah, but they were gonna kill
Alden
innocent
may have been
people.
a traitor. But what about his father, Agnes, Captain Gnarly, and the other innocent people in the fortress?
They're all Lord von Burgov's subjects. And they were covering for a traitor.
Well, maybe. But still. Were we supposed to just watch while Hashek's soldiers cut their throats?
You'd better hope our compassion won't be the death of us.
Nobody knows about us, and nobody's going to look for the Semines. But that's enough of that. We don't want anyone overhearing us. Let's go to the feast, all right?
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
I'm hungry. There's no food in here. Oh boy. I think it's all empty already. They look bored.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you.
It's the booby lady.
I'll be glad to drink
She's
to
back
our
again.
upcoming victory over
One more
that
time.
rebel from Nabokov, and perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia.
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Stay silent. We have the same interests. Politics is complicated.
We have the same interests, Sarotto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebakov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants.
Aww.
As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Guy.
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunately.
Ah. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress
I
unobserved.
think she might be a spy.
Quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
That wouldn't be my plan.
Stand up for my lord.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ore. Perish the thought, sir. It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his ability.
What?
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see him.
Oh.
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today.
I think she didn't leave with the
Next one, I think,
bandits.
will be to celebrate our victory.
I don't explain why they were so weird about it.
Health, then,
And she was trying to deny that they ever
Eat,
met up.
Drink and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Okay.
Man, come here.
Let's try to follow around with Catherine. She was looking for some wine. Get a good night's sleep. Go and get armor. Go and see Capon. So many things to do. Which one was the kitchen? The kitchen is C, which is just below. It's just below.
I'm in no
Yeah,
mood
shut
for
up.
nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
Empty pitchers. I'm not here for the wine, actually. I'm just here for Catherine. Hello.
Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Manietta.
Okie dokie. Hello,
Good day to you.
Catherine.
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get her and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
No.
The thing is, they told me...
Forget it. God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime.
Is it locked
The lock
again?
got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
I'll look at it.
Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks.
Okay.
Take care. Have a nice evening.
Boop. Here you go. Now, I really need to find Catherine.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you.
I've opened it before for
I
you.
won't bother looking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Osina and his rubbish locks. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey.
Oh.
And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle. Take care,
Alright
have
then.
a nice evening.
How can we track down Catherine? I feel like she just left the castle to warn the bandits about our plans. Which means we're about to get ambushed by bandits again. Classic. Oh well. I guess that's the story that's supposed to happen.
Good boy.
Let's go and get some armor from the smithy. Hey, armor please.
What will it be, sir?
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Aye, but that horse is already bolted on clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
Can do. You're trying to fleece me?
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I'll find you something better.
Easy.
I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way.
I got
If you want something done, you have to
plate
do it yourself.
legs, gauntlets. Oh yeah, a full set of armor, basically. Just missing mail. What's the B option? B is to go and get sleep. Nah, I'm good. Sleep is for the tired. Let's go to the banquet. Look around a bit. Anybody wants to talk to me?
Anything else you need?
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
Certainly. What is it, then?
About the message.
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the content of our message yet?
Correct. And that is how it will stay, until I decide on my reply to Hush.
What about the League of Lords? Do you think you'll convince the other nobles as well?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone without exception. And that is why it has to stop. Everyone agrees on that. Each one of us has to consider what he can do for peace in the land. You can show what you can do tomorrow, when we settle scores with those bandits.
We'll make short work of them.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
Certainly. We will talk tomorrow when it's over. I do not let capable men go unrewarded, Henry.
That's good to know.
Junger Mann, come here.
Hello.
You must be that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
Yo.
What's the discussion about, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
Twice?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nabar. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
But well, you guys didn't tell me what the Lord looked like. It was the first time meeting him. Whatever.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores.
Oh.
I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice.
Dice.
That
Gambling.
strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords.
Gamble.
Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
Always gamble. Play.
I understand. Let's play then. But I'm warning you, you'll lose your shirt.
We'll see about that, Bursche. I give no quarter.
Gamble. I won't use any special dices because that's a bad idea. Unless we have a good, you know, specific strategy. What? Bust! He's using cheating dices. Boo! Boo this guy. Boo!
Such dice when I was young. We shaped them out of clay. Played with
Dang it.
They were rounder.
Not a good one.
Numbers on them.
Indeed. Another reason to have a drink.
I guess we're gonna be losing this one. 1,000 points! Score and pass. Boom.
Even a fool gets lucky.
Okay, maybe we won't lose. Oh, they're talking about Jan Hus and the prelude to the Hussite Rebellion. Uh-oh. Well, he wins.
That was a good game, friends.
It was close.
Speak for yourself. You cleaned me out.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Let's hope you have better luck in battle tomorrow, my friend.
Oh well. Can we talk about Jan Hus?
Careful.
The scribe, the Lord, Father Nicodemus.
Yes, Lord Capon's servant.
Yo.
Pleased to meet you. But who do I have the honor of talking to, gentlemen? Seems you already know my name.
Aye, we heard something about you. Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law.
Oh.
Truly amusing escapades. If what they say is true.
Maybe.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Maybe.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Maybe.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Oldbrown, and this is Yeshek of...
I usually left out the part with the gambling. I just left out the part with the poo. Any news?
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking about the finger of God.
The what?
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Oh.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Albram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye, once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you?
Kind of.
You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
No comment? Let's not talk about that.
Aye, but I can't talk about it.
Why not? We all want to end this terrible war, don't we?
It's unwise.
Well, we do, gentlemen. But one letter can hardly achieve that, can it?
Maybe not, but it could be the first spark.
Will you join us?
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take the Barkov on our own.
Oh boy.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebak doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hood in a trice and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from his cellar.
Damn.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will cost him.
Oh boy.
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
Well,
Moment. I've heard you're a local hero.
more talking.
Lord Capon's servant.
Let's talk.
Can I help you, my lady?
This is your hanker of...
They're the ones talking about Jan Hus,
To meet you.
I think.
I
know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
Okay.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course.
Nah, do it in the middle and do a freeze frame and back forward. Lord Hanush just a message. It was a lovely day for bathing. Margrave just wanted to end the war.
It all began one lovely day when we'd been on the road for ages. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy. And our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
They almost killed us. They shot us into the rocks. We escaped.
What can I say? Nothing much apart from the fact they almost stuck me like a pig.
No doubt, but that's just what interests me.
The what?
We were saved by a good.
It seems weird.
But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guard.
Don't say it.
Slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Not the ragamuffins.
But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Oh.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Is it Catherine?
What do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Sexy stuff. Deal.
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night.
Oh boy.
It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
Sexy stuff? Sexy stuff. If you can't dazzle them with brilliance, riddle them with arrows. I think it's canon that you sense a stream cut. I think it's canon that that Henry has Teresa waiting back for him at home, right? His sweetheart. I think that's what we said back in the beginning of the game. Let's be faithful.
No. I reckon you're overestimating my abilities, my lady.
I understand. A pity, though. This evening could have belonged to us.
Nah, get out of
Back to
here.
the banquet, my lady.
Witch.
They'll be missing
Siren.
Beautiful moment, but
Mermaid.
now it's past.
Get out of here.
Take care of yourself, young man.
Ragamuffin. Widow Johanka of Zhernov. Literally who? Back to it. The bailiff, we talked to him already.
Hey, blacksmith boy. What are you doing there? Get over here. Stop faffing about and get over here.
What is it?
What's the problem?
What do you think? I don't have time for nonsense.
Hey, it's fun.
I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
We almost got to do sexy stuff.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
The Chamberlain is a fool.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're my lord. It's my job.
Trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
You have to keep your word. We have to take revenge for the ambush.
I get that. But you gave von Burgov your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? had enough.
Hmm.
I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine.
Done.
If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
Well,
And he fell. Ah!
who? Somebody wants to talk to me?
Huh. It didn't take you long to find fame, my friend.
Hello?
You have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
What is this about?
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. But I'll pay him back for his jokes soon enough.
Let's do some tomfoolery.
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt him a little.
What is it?
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her clothes.
You.
When I sang beneath her window,
Oh.
they all thought it was hilarious.
Okay, that was a good
And
one.
Twit threw lilacs down to me from the window.
How awful.
How do you do the revenge?
How do you want to get your revenge? Challenge him to a duel?
Nothing of the sort. No violence. We'll just make fun of him a little. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
I can do that.
Now, that sounds like a pretty cruel joke. But I'll be happy to help. Where can I find the ring?
He's bound to have it in the chest next to his bed at the very top of Crone Tower.
Ah, now I see why you don't fancy going there.
Well, the most important thing is that everyone sees I'm here, but nobody will notice if you leave.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows me in here.
Is bring it to me unobserved. I'll take care of the rest.
Alright then. Crone Tower is literally the other tower. Anybody else wants to talk to me?
How are you enjoying the feast?
It's pretty fun.
Ah, good to see you. At least I know one person here. I wouldn't mind a few more feasts like this now and then. Have you tasted the Hungarian wine?
I remain on duty, so I can't. But when I see how the others are enjoying it, sacre, I miss Prague.
You're a regular martyr. We're in the same boat. My lord also told me not to drink.
Why was Lord von Burgo in Prague?
What was von
Prague.
Berghoff doing in Prague?
He's the
Prague.
royal chamberlain. So he's in charge of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Lipa.
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords. Politics isn't blind man's buff. Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague, didn't you?
What was it about?
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
Personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarreling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone.
It doesn't sound good.
And Bocek of Kunstadt is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed to be united.
What? Then? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
Well, that doesn't sound good for our proposals of making peace.
Have you heard the plan of attack?
No. Ulrich is keeping it all close to his chest.
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's one way of putting it.
Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true, Ulrich is a bit strange.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek, you cannot be shy and meek.
Okay. Any people you know?
Do you know the other guests?
They're noblemen from these parts, but I don't know them personally. That cheerful little fellow in the middle is Hermann Palitz, known as Littlehead. Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully, the barrel gave way before Littlehead.
And the other one? The thin one?
Florian of Lomnitz, a
Ooh.
famed wit, fair of face and well-spoken. The ladies swoon. For all he could care, well, we'll see what kind of company he prefers in the end.
What about sexy stuff?
What about you and the local women folk? Got your eye on anyone?
Come off it. I'd have to stand in line behind Herman and his ilk. I'd rather have a drink with you.
Aww. But I like ladies.
I never say no to a pretty woman.
Eat, drink, and be merry. If you've wine but don't drink, or have grapes but eat gruel. Don't be surprised if I call you a fool.
He is doing poetry. He did say earlier that he was doing a bit of poetry on the side. And he likes to rhyme stuff. Okay, have we talked with everybody? I think we have. Oh, the scribe. Hello. What's it like serving? Can you teach me something? No, no thank you. And where's Florian? We're here? Well, no clue. I think we're done here. Let's go get the ring from the crone. Shouldn't be too hard. If we're lucky, we're gonna bump into Catherine again. Possibly. Shut up. Gotta get all the way to the top. It's gonna take a bit. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here. Gotta be sneaky about it. Okay then, sneaky time. I can't pull out my torch. Now there were two guards right here. But they left. There's one guard just past here. He's not very looking. Oh boy. There's another guard. Let's go full Metal Gear. He's not looking. Go, 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 go.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
You didn't see that? Okay. We almost made it.
Get out.
I'm leaving. We'll have to try again. Again. They follow me all the way down here? They have.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Okay, okay. What if I ask nicely? Can't. Ninja Henry. Okay, now he's gonna go and walk all the way back, huh? Yep, they're gonna walk all the way back. I can stay here. It's legal to be here. Can't kick me out. Hello. Good evening. Okay, back to back to it. Okay, one more time. Here's the room. Nobody's guarding it. Easy lockpick. Where's the ring? Ooh, skill books. Lauren's letters. Silver ring.
Florian's ring.
You're not allowed.
I'm out of here. Run away.
What's that sound?
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Let me pass. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Now they're all going to be able to pin the blame of this theft on me if when they notice it later on this night. But that's fine. I can just like pay a fine or something. Let's go back.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, shut up. Hey yo, here's the ring.
Here's Florian's ring. What next?
Excellent, my friend. Now we'll plant it on that damsel to Florian's right. The young one who never stops blabbering.
Alright then.
Right. Leave it to me.
I'd be delighted to, mate. So no mercy. God be with
Back with the sneaky clothes.
you.
It happens.
This is the lady we have to sneak it into. Play the trick with the ring. What if I just asked her nicely?
I have a little gift for you.
Oh, how sweet. Tell me, who is it from?
Florian.
One shy friend who was afraid you'd reject him.
Ooh, and what does he want from me?
To dedicate a few verses to your beauty. From his heart.
What? I know that ring. Florian.
What's going on? What are you doing, fool?
Fool? You know him. You wanted to cheat on me.
Oh boy.
No, it's not.
Two-faced cheat swine.
Wait, I can explain. He must have stolen that ring from me.
What? Traitor! I never want to see you again!
Level up. Okay, we got a bunch of skills. Let's use them. Speech. Let's see. If you use a battle cry during a fight, not only will it give you courage, but it will also put fear in the enemy. As a result, the morale will drop. Battle cry. If you use a battle cry during combat, you'll deal more damage. Okay, sure. That sounds good. Horsemanship. And the dog wants out. Every enemy killed from the saddle will increase your horse's morale. Fully charged attacks made from the saddle will be much stronger. Once again, the dog wants out. Gotta let him out. Go, doggo. Excuse me when he starts barking already. Also in weather news, it's been snowing non-stop for the past 12 hours, so lots of snow out there. As a fun fact. Anyway, I feel like we're done with the banquet now.
Well, Florian is all done in. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Aha! Of course! You set him up nicely. I almost felt sorry for him.
No mercy, and joking aside. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Aye, he'll get over it. I owe you a reward. Here you are, my friend. And if you need help with anything, just say the word. God be with you.
The objective for the banquet is still not away. Is there something else I can do here?
Excuse me.
Describe. Father Nicodemus. About the pilgrimage?
If I sin before God, is there any way I can atone for my sins?
Well. Have you got a guilty conscience, friend?
Not really.
You can pay the indulgence in the scribe's box. Or you can take the path of repentance and go on a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crimes in
My
the eyes of
reputation's
the law,
fine.
nor does it release you from paying a fine. Always keep...
I'm okay. The bailiff here I can talk to. Play dice again. The Lord. I think we're done here. Let's get out of here. Let's go and take a good night's sleep. And let me put on my helmet too for battle purposes. There we go. Back to the soldier's outfit. Maybe the smithy will, if he's still around, I can ask him to give me a better helmet. We have the money for that.
How can...
Show me you. Let me see. Armor. That's disgusting. Disgusting. Why is it all bloody? Oh, that's because I'm the one who sold him that. Hey, doggo. Male collar. Nope. No real better helmets. Not that I can see anyway.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Oh well. Let's go and take a nap. The night before the battle is calm and quiet. Oh boy. It's time. Hand over the stuff.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostiner a kick up the ass.
Oh, I can keep the rest. Ah, the dog wants out.
Yeah. What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you? Ready for battle?
Actually, the dog doesn't want out.
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in.
Oh boy.
Damn it. But so what?
I've kept the Saxon bassinet. Looks really ugly. I'm not putting that on.
Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Navarkov in irons. Yes, we have. We'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think? Watch out! What's wrong? Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle. I won't get much conversation out of you this
No,
morning.
I was too far.
Is that the fault of last night's feast? Or are you just bored and missing real adventure? If that's what it is, your blood should soon start flowing again, my friend. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Keep your eyes on the road.
Hans is still has the helmet that I have. He's put it on. This one. It's worse than what I have. It's actually worse than what we have. Wow. These gauntlets are slightly worse than Brunswick's gauntlets, and a lot less charisma. Yeah, okay. Brunswick's armor is just much better than what these guys gave me.
That's where you're going.
That's useful to know. Also means my weakest point is the helmet, because I don't have the Brunswick helmet part on. Maybe I can have something that's more warlike, some more war gear. Well, here we are.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabarkov. Why dally then when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate.
The dog wants out again. One moment. Okay, I'm back. That's a big line. Just watch it being ambushed by bandits. Oh, Henry's in the full gear. The full plate gear. In the cutscene, at least. I don't mind if they give me a new set of armor. Jeez, that's a lot. That's a big force. The biggest Henry's ever been part of, at least. How is this gonna take the bandits by surprise?
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nebac was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods.
Oh boy.
Even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'd be a lot more...
No, not the guns. What the? Oh boy.
What the? My God! Where? Oh, shit.
Now I'll show you
Dad!
this.
I can't get out.
Give me your hand.
What the? Are we onto a horse?
Come on! God's sake!
Come on.
Back off, bastards! Now he's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here.
Okay, let me put on the real armor that the game wants me to have. Oh, well, I can't. Nothing combat.
We can't go back. We'll fight our way through.
They still have really bad armor. The bandits, I mean.
Go on then. Make a fool of yourself.
That hasn't gotten any better.
Henry, we have to keep going down the path.
Taste my steel!
Jeez. Damn it, I can't aim. There's still a bunch of people up there. I still can't aim. I still can't aim! Oh, they're using guns. I hit him, but he's not dead.
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here!
Oh boy.
Come on, then!
I bonked him. Got one.
Shut up! Help me!
Ouch! I got shot! Oh, I think I'm getting beat up. Oh, stop it. I'm busy. He just bled out. Come on, come on, come on.
Fucking scum! There's no escape! Bastards! Curse!
Well, there goes the Chamberlain.
Help me! Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here!
It doesn't look good. Still have more people with guns. My aim's gotten better though.
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Fuck you! Come here! Get him from behind!
Yeah, good!
They don't stand a chance in melee. It's only the firearms that are helping him. Go around the barricade. Where's Hans? There he is.
Bloody tree! We have to find a different way!
People are all spread out. Go around.
Get away through somewhere! Make it fast!
Like over here? No, that's a wall. That's a solid wall. Okay, keep it up. There was a way around.
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill! Hey!
Capon!
Henry!
Where the hell is he?
Help me!
I have to go to
I'm
him!
here, I'm here.
Christ! It's the same everywhere! What a massacre! Slice him up!
Let's help him up. There he goes. Ouch!
We have to get to the mill!
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit!
There he goes. Okay,
Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagons!
let's get him. I can't get him.
I'll chop you up, you
They were using crossbows.
Let's go down! We'll lose them on the other side of the stream!
Thanks, Hans. See, he saved me for a bit. Let me try and get some crossbow bolts. I'm out.
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him!
80 battle bolts. That should do the trick. Are they much more powerful? The common bolt is more than... The common bolt is better than the battle bolts because it's... Okay, not mass-produced. You keep getting shot.
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill!
Oh boy.
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
Oh boy.
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Perkstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
I can win that.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
Oh boy. Doggy wide.
If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
Doggy, shut up! I'm busy!
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
Well, time to win. No head protection. Oh, easy.
Damn it, you bastard! You're good.
Doggy, why?
Shishka, you all right?
Was just a pummel strike to the face. Oh, pummel strike to the eye.
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
Hmm. That doesn't look good. Doggy, why? Wah wah. Got ambushed by bandits. A story as old as time.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes.
That's Godwin.
And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
Godwin.
Him? No. The bishop!
Let's see how this plays out.
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
I'm a devout Christian.
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But the church has more priests and parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone else got my parish.
Aye. Folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
It's not a secret.
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus.
Why, doggy?
They was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I know. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the
Oh, they already know?
in the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard that Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started.
That's lucky.
And I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around. God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Whoop.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Oh, we're drunk and we got some special perks. He's a really good scholar and really good at drinking. And has good skills, unarmed. Hey, yo.
God be with you. I need to ask you something.
Me? Like what?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us. herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out.
Hmm.
And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
I'm looking for my friends. What happened? Who were they?
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
What happened after the fight?
So the ambush wasn't the end of it. What happened next?
Like Cooper says, them scoundrels brought some prisoners to the meadow beside the mill.
And that commander of theirs, he had them hanged.
Oh.
One after the other. Hanged? All of them? Aye. Every last one of them. I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
Oh.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends, however they ended up. Da Deus Fortunae.
Can we help this guy?
Was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest. Well, I used to be.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Of course.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
All right. Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
Well, we'll see how it plays out. I have to go and check it out. Where's the horse? He said that the horse was hanging around at the entrance of the tavern somewhere. Horsey. Oh, there they are. It's gonna take a bit. Bibiana.
Quick! Yeah!
Through the gorge.
Yeah!
Let's see how it played out. Tutorial, please stop showing up. Thank you. I did see that we had an achievement for playing all the minigames, which I think is what happened when we were at Nebakov.
Let's go.
Or however it's called. Are we really that far away? No, not that far at all.
Yeah! I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. Well, this must be that chapel. Now to the right and down to the woods. Quick!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
And we're almost there.
Tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. The company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover.
It wasn't really cover, it was more
Wagons.
chaos.
They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat.
Grant! Now you're gonna get
I
it!
should keep my eyes peeled.
To arms!
Boom! Boom!
I'll hack your arse!
Boom!
I surrender! I surrender!
Let's see if we can talk to them. Get some info.
I surrender!
Nah. Alright.
Drop! Here you go! I'm
Whatever.
going! I'm going! Take it easy!
Let's look around.
They rained arrows down him.
I'm done with this!
God, what a bloodbath.
It wasn't just arrows.
Alright. I just have a bad feeling about this place.
Hey guys. Boop.
I'll be done with you in a flash!
Gowan doesn't have any armor.
Now you've had it! Just you wait!
Alright. Gotta be careful. Without any armor.
I'm done with this!
I can hear more voices. Is there gonna be any trace of the gunpowder and the guns?
God almighty. Bless their souls.
That's a pretty big bloodbath. And there aren't any corpses of the bandits left behind.
Blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior. In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. Looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Okay, there are still bandit corpses, but they're very rare. Also, Godwin knows what a Turkish raiding party looks like.
Damn it! Where do you think? Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step, and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me.
Well, that was
Eric
easy.
can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Some help?
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened. And the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom.
Doggy Y.
That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
Give me a second. Okay, I shushed the dog. Hopefully it worked out.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
Not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein in this page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is. Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Who ever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach.
Maybe
you really are a priest. Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm
Isn't
in
Eric
command
from the
here.
previous game too?
Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas. We'll finish this.
Oh boy.
If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
Maybe you should stay out of it.
We survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Wop. Have to kill our allies. Because it's convenient. There he goes. This guy's not in much condition. Ouch.
You're off.
There he goes. I can tell by the colors who we're fighting and who we are allied with. Okay, well that was a combo I didn't know existed.
God and the Blessed Virgin.
Alright.
Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini.
May they rest in
You really know how
peace.
to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Ujits, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
They don't deserve it.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nebarkov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it.
Get on your horse and go to Nebakov with Eric. Godwin's moving up the hierarchy real fast. Guess it helps to be a priest.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
Quench it.
They're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
I sinned.
Mother Church isn't happy with me. I sinned.
Does it have anything to do with the way you wield a weapon?
Beer.
It had more to do with the way I wield it.
Look, that's Nebarkov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, Do you ride
Oh,
as well
boy.
as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Alright then. Time to take a shortcut.
Quick!
Quick! Quick! Quick! Quick! Quick! Quick! Boop!
Well now, you're a fine horseman as
Shortcuts for the win.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon. And maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Open the gate!
Let's see how this plays out.
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan.
Yeah, Eric was from the previous game.
No, I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
Are you the master?
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me
as the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know
These two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
So it seems like Otto von Bergov's men aren't used to war.
Like I said, they're handy fellows. Although they do get up to some stupid escapades. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do.
This is not going well.
I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Oh boy. Are you fighting?
They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Oh, that's a deal. They said rebellion. What does that mean?
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
Defeat the rebels. What do you mean rebels? You mean the prisoners? The villagers? Boink! Boink him in the face! Ouch! What are you talking about, rebellion? They don't look like peasants. Are they like mercenaries that are rebelling because they're not being paid?
You should have fucking stayed out of it. Might be old, but I'm not.
Oh, he can't master strike. Godwin, why?
Hey, get down, rage, coward. Come on, man.
Get him. Dang.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toff and that Eric of his.
Oh.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
Weird. Sometime earlier. Oh, he's still in armor.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword?
Who is this? Madman? Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men.
Uh-oh.
Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows.
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered.
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zizka, you want it at the gate?
This guy's busy. Oh, that's when Godwin shows up.
Not done with you yet.
So where's the sword? What you want here?
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Siaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zizka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zizka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What?
Oh.
Gain Zizka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all.
So what was that about?
Getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Where's the sword?
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Burgov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zizka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zizka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come.
Well.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
Hey, Eric.
When did you start
Yeah, I
recruiting
remember.
Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine! Ugh.
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell! Ugh.
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
Well, that is the sword.
There'll be time when we meet again. What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
That was real fast.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen.
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home.
He has the key.
Can't you even deliver a letter?
These guys have the letter, the bandits. I imagine they've read it at this point. So we're just gonna be free to go now?
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to
Oh,
say
boy.
to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know what Jobs is like.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghout.
Ambushed by bandits.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zhizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
Maybe von
When I
Bergo
came here, I
orchestrated
was
the
putting
ambush.
together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
Okay, why did you attack us? How did Simeon come to join you? Why are you going here, Dogwin? How'd you hear about the ravine? Was it Catherine?
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
It's Catherine.
Come on. I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
What's your task?
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, What exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
And why'd you attack us?
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov. But why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Your man about to commit rape. Do you know Catherine?
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
They were doing the bad stuff.
War is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best.
They do act better than the common bandits. They act better than the bandits we had back in the first game, at least. What, did you want to kill von Bergov?
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me?
That's right.
And who did you say the dabbler was?
Istvan.
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why didn't he warn von Bergov?
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebakov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
What are you doing here, Godwin?
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semine come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well. What actually happened to Semine?
Von Berghoff sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so Von Berghoff wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
Can we at least deliver the
Somewhere
letter?
in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
It was just a pommel strike, I think.
Oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester.
Ooh.
I'll have to clean that out.
Ooh. That's gonna hurt.
Just get it over with.
Ooh. It's popping it out. Or something. That wasn't good.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye.
Hmm.
He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
So it really was just a pommel strike.
We're leaving early in the morning before Von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting.
Whoop.
And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves.
Well, we'll stop here for today.
Long day today. Thank God we managed to...
Okay. Let's stop for now. It's enough. Ooh. Well, that was eventful. But it's not over yet. There's still more on the way. Tomorrow.